Saraswati. How are you, Saraswati?
Yeah, I'm well. Thank you for asking. How about you?
I'm okay, Saraswati. Thank you so much. Thank you for asking. I'm doing good. All right, Saraswati, as I can see, you've had many sessions here.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yes.
375, I believe. That's a huge number. Yes?
Actually, in my side, I have actually until now I have completed the 309 nine sessions. I don't know why tutor side it shows 370 plus.
Oh, okay. But you've
Yeah.
you've, you've taken around more than 300
300.
sessions.
Yes, yes.
But that's
300
again a
plus.
huge number. That is a
Yes.
huge number, Saraswati. I'm very eager to know this. How is it going? Is it going fine? All good? Improvement? No improvement? What is it?
Yes, surely I would say that I can see even in between the session, you will recognize that yes, I did a number of improvement till now, as I have been taking session last April month. And when
Hmm.
I started, I can must say that I started from the scratch,
Hmm.
and even I completed my entire education many years ago. So yes, definitely I am improving, but still there are areas I have to work more on those areas to get proficiency as well as accuracy in this language.
All right,
Yeah.
lovely. So nice to hear that there's this kind of change that you
Yes.
yourself can feel. All right, okay, Saraswati. What we will do today is so we are also meeting for the first time. Very quickly, I just want to know what do you do, Saraswati, and where are you from?
Yes. I born and raised in Uttar Pradesh, but currently I live in Mumbai. And nowadays I am a homemaker. Earlier I was working.
Earlier, you were
So this is
working. All right,
yeah.
okay. So, what we'll do, Saraswati, the topic that we have, it's very interpersonal communication. So, very interesting topic that we have for today,
Yeah.
right? I hope you've read it or no? Have you checked it out?
Actually, before this session, I go through the topic.
A mother, son, it can be anything.
Okay, okay.
Relationship can be anything. Just the
Yes, yes.
communication between those people is
Two people. Yes,
interpersonal communication.
yes, yes.
And what is intrapersonal? Now, intrapersonal
Yes.
is talking to yourself,
Ourselves.
having
Okay.
communication with yourself. you know when
Okay.
people they talk to them, there are so many people who talk to themselves, who think
Yes.
more, who write more, they talk
Mm-hmm.
to themselves, so we call it intrapersonal communication. So these are
Yes, yes.
two types of communication basically. Okay,
Yeah, sure.
so my question to you, Saraswati, is, right, you just have to fill in the blank, okay, or give me one line.
Mm-hmm.
All right, whatever suits, just
Yes.
think and speak. First one is,
Okay.
if I could speak more confidently, I would have completed.
I would have made a strong impression during interviews or in gathering,
Ah,
social gathering or any type of gathering.
ah, right, perfect, good. Okay, I am a good listener because once.
Because I pay attention and try to understand the things well.
Hmm, okay, but
Only
listen to
one
the
side.
sentence
Yeah.
again. No, this is correct, but
Huh?
listen to the sentence again. I am a good listener because once, once what happened that
Once
made you a
I
good listener?
started listening to someone, I pay more attention and I try to understand the speaker's uh, point or his thought, his or her thought.
Huh. Because once I started listening to, but this is not making any meaning, correct meaning, Saraswati. Now repeat it again. I am a good listener because once I started listening to someone who was making a point, so that is not making a correct meaning.
Once I started listening, I pay more attention and try to understand the
Here,
things
no.
well.
No. Here, what you have to say is you have to tell me how you became a good listener. What made you that a good listener,
Oh,
right? How
okay.
you became one.
So once I pay a full attention and try to understand the speaker's emotion, and after that I respond thoughtfully or meaningful. I give a response.
No, see, now I'll tell you. I am a good listener because once a tutor told me that good listening is a part of good communication, right? So once a tutor told me that good communication involves good listening also. So after that, I became a good listener because how important it was, I understood that, and therefore after that I became a. So what made you a good listener? That made me a good listener. One day a tutor told me that this is very important for communication, and after that I became a good listener, right? So that is what I'm asking.
Mhm.
Again, I am a good listener because once, how
Once
you became a
a
good listener.
tutor,
Hmm.
okay, once a tutor suggested me to
Ah,
listen to some audio to improve your English, and after that I
perfect,
started listening to.
perfect, perfect. Now this is the correct one. This is the correct
Yes.
answer. Good. Last one. Someone I feel has great communication skills is because.
Because he can express even complex ideas in a simple and what we say a simple way so that we can
Perfect.
understand well. For
Correct.
example, our Prime Minister Narendra Modi,
Hmm.
even he means explain complex things in a simple way, so that we all understand his feelings and what he wants to tell the audiences.
Right. So we can say he has a great communication skill.
Skill,
Perfect.
yes.
Good. Okay. Now tell me, situation, I'll give it to you, and also I'll give you two options. Now you have to tell me according to what you feel. There is no right or wrong answer in this. I just want to understand you. So what would you choose? You just
Okay.
have to tell me that. Okay. First one. You are
Mhm.
really stressed because you did not meet the deadline. Now you have to answer your boss. What would you do? Would you avoid your boss whole day, or you would go in front of him, confront him, and you would ask for a little more time? What would you choose?
I think I would not avoid him the whole day. In spite of that, I would go in front of him
Hmm.
and confront my mistake,
In
and
spite of that, in spite of that, nah.
in spite of
Uh-huh. In spite, usage is wrong here. Instead
uh,
of that,
instead of that, I would like
I,
to go in front of him and
huh.
tell the exact reason of means not reaching the deadline on time.
Hmm.
Yes,
Okay, so you will prefer confronting your boss, going in front of him, telling him the reason to miss the deadline, and ask for more time. Yes.
yes,
Perfect.
yeah.
Perfect. Okay. uh, you have been put under some training and are failing the assignments again and again. So suppose you have an assignment, you have been trained, and you're failing again and again and again. Now, what would you do? Would you quit and you would be like, I don't know, this is not happening, I can't do it? Or you would ask for help from your colleagues and try again?
I think first, surely I would means um, feel discouraged
Hmm.
and feel little bit low. But
Yeah.
I think I will not quit, and I would like to seek the help of assistance so
Hmm.
that like my other colleagues to understand the thing well. Maybe sometimes what happened, one person can't teach us well, but the
Hmm.
other person can teach the same thing in such a easiest way we can understand it easily. So surely
Correct.
maybe I would prefer to go to other colleagues to and seek for his help. his or her
Hmm.
health.
Hmm.
Yeah,
All right. So instead of losing hope, you would rather try, right? Okay.
yeah.
All right. If you are bored of your work, right, and you need a break, so would you just simply go to your boss and tell it directly that, I am bored of my work and I need a break, so I am going? Or you just simply take a break, not telling anyone, nobody, not even the boss, not even any colleagues, no one? Tell me.
I think I would prefer both because as when I was working, so I did both the things. Sometimes without informing him, I took breaks many times, and
Huh.
sometimes I surely informed him, and after that I took break. So I prefer both. It depends on the situation and depends on the project I have in my hand.
So which one was better, taking permission
I
or
think
going
first one
without?
is better. Surely, yes, first one is surely better because totally everything is depend on us employees. So it's our
Hmm.
responsibility to inform when we take leave.
Mm, correct, correct. It's
Yes,
always better. And when you go without informing, there's always this thing in your mind. You can't very peacefully enjoy that break also.
yes,
Because
surely.
constantly there is something that, I've come here
Yes,
without informing. So whatever, who's
yeah,
calling me right now? Oh, what are these mails? So that constant thing is there. So you can't
yes,
really enjoy also. So it's better to inform and then
yeah,
go. All
yes.
right, okay. Lovely, good responses. All right. Another one. Now I feel you are having kids, right? So if your kids come up to you and let's say they want to buy something very expensive, okay, very
Hmm.
expensive. Now, tell me, if your kids would rather buy those things secretively and never tell you, one, or they come to you and they tell you that, mama, I wish to buy this thing and this is very, very, very expensive, but I want to buy it because xyz reason, right? Which one
Hmm.
would you prefer, A or B?
Surely, I would prefer the B one because the
B.
first thing is not good at all at any case because without telling or without informing if our children spend money so it's not good. Yes, like after informing they can do whatever they want, but
Hmm.
without informing even I think even a single penny even a single penny is not good for children because after in this way they can go in the wrong direction maybe in future.
Hmm.
Yes,
Okay.
so
Okay.
informing to anyone and after that buying is better option.
That's a better
Yes.
option. Okay. And if I say, consider yourself to be the kid, right? When you were a kid in your childhood, what would be your action in such a case? If you wanted to buy something, how would
Hmm.
you react? Would you go to your parents and tell them or
Those
buy
days,
it?
those days children were very understandable. They think they understood things very well compared to
Correct.
these era children. And even after telling one time, we got to know that now we should not go for that.
Hmm.
These days, children sometimes they are stubborn and they demand and consistently they ask for the same thing, but in my case like my daughter doesn't do that without taking my permission. She never take anything. Yes, and time to time we always make her understand that we should not like sometimes we give the example of others and through the tellings also we can
Hmm.
make them understand what are good things and what are bad things, what
Right.
we should do in our life and what we should avoid.
Avoid
And
doing.
for giving I think training them from their childhood, they will surely not go in the wrong direction.
Hmm. They would not go in
Yes,
the wrong direction. Correct.
yes,
Correct. Correct. So giving right, advice to the kids at the right time is important. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's suppose you're traveling. Sir, so do you like to travel, by the way?
Uh, I
Yes.
like to travel, but I do very less as I live in Mumbai. So only nearby places I go. To be very honest, yeah,
Okay.
yes.
Okay. And whenever you're traveling, uh, how do you prefer to travel? Like via plane or train or a car? What do you prefer?
As I told, I only these days I only travel in local areas. So
Hmm.
mostly I prefer to travel by cab. Mostly I prefer that thing only.
Hmm.
Yeah.
In the city.
And
So in
rarely I use
huh.
local train also because
Hmm.
in Mumbai local train facility available, and for longer distance sometimes it's safer than cab.
Oh,
Yeah.
so local trains are safer, is it?
Yes, surely it's safer because there we get huge public. Suppose when we travel like after 11 in evening, so
Hmm.
surely local train is better option rather than traveling through cab.
Okay. All right. All right.
Yes.
So mostly, okay. So within the city, when you're traveling, you're saying that I prefer taking a cab or sometimes local
Yes.
train.
Yes.
But what about when you're traveling outside? I'm sure you must have gone somewhere, outside Mumbai.
Yes. Yes.
Then what do you prefer? A
Sometimes
flight?
I prefer, yes, sometimes I prefer to go by train, or even one or two times I also travel by plane also. So
Hmm.
it depends on the distance
Okay. So
and
let us
time
say
also.
the time also, how much time do you have to travel? All
Yes,
right. Okay. And how urgent it is, so
yes,
depends upon that also. All right, get it.
yes.
uh let's say you are traveling via a train and the journey is long, right? It's
Hmm,
a many hours journey. And
hmm,
when you're traveling, let's say you're traveling alone. Okay.
hmm,
So during that alone time, would you prefer making friends, talking with people around you, and because it's a 10-hour long journey, what would you do
hmm.
sitting alone? Or you feel that no, please, I have my own space, I'll be sitting alone, I won't be talking to anyone, I'll be a little cautious about it, and I'm okay with myself. So which one
I
are you?
think I think I would prefer the second option. And even in Mumbai, when I travel by train, and
Huh,
the traveling timing is 2 hours and more than 2 hours,
huh,
so I never try to make friends or do gossip to anyone. Rather
huh,
than, as nowadays I am learning English, so I am very focused for this. And
huh.
in that period, I do the writing practice
Okay, writing.
and sometimes listening practice too. So it would be better option. And earlier, when before this journey, I used to listen to songs because really songs, I love listening to songs. So I
Hmm.
prefer to listen songs rather than gossiping with other.
Other people. Okay, or
Yes,
co-passengers, you can say.
yes,
Okay, all right. You are doing, even if you're practicing, pick one topic in your mind, whatever you wish, whatever you like, your choice, your taste, your interest. Take a paper and a pen and start writing. If you cannot write, if you don't feel like writing, take your mobile phone and start your recorder and start
yes,
speaking on that topic, and set a timer for 5 minutes, 4 minutes, 3 minutes, whatever you wish, and just speak for 3 minutes, 4 minutes, just speak on
yes,
simple that topic. Rainy season is the topic for today. Okay, I'll speak on rainy season,
yes,
monsoons. Now I have to speak on monsoons for the next 4 minutes, whatever you can think of. Now those 4 minutes your mind will start working. What good words can I speak? What sort of sentences can I form? What better vocabulary can I use? Right? 4 minutes continuously you will be thinking over that topic, and record yourself. After that, listen to your
yes,
recording. You yourself will be able to figure this out. I made a mistake, I made these wrong sentence, I
yes,
could use these better words. You
yes,
can yourself correct. So that is a very good
yes,
practicing that you're doing. If you're writing it down, again, good. Also, what you can do is you
yes.
can read that out in front of the tutors during these sessions, right? So that we can
Yes,
correct you.
as yesterday we went for watching a movie, Sitare
Okay.
Zameen Pe, and
Huh?
today I turn on my camera and started speaking what exactly happened in that movie.
in the movie.
And I found that continuously I was able to talk on that movie like 10 minutes. And even
Wow.
I recorded that my video also.
Ha, good,
Yes,
good. So that is a very, that's like a like self-critic, right? You
yes,
yourself are criticizing that I made a mistake here and I'm not speaking in the right manner. I'm losing my confidence here. My voice tone is not good. You yourself will be able to realize.
yes,
Right? So it's a very good practicing that you're doing. Just
yeah,
one thing, if you feel, if you anywhere feel that I'm writing it every day with new topics, if you feel that I can read it out in front of the tutor so that they can correct, they can give me better words, or if there's any grammatical mistake they can find it out, you can do that
yes,
as well. That's also a
yes,
very good practice, right? So if for from the next sessions you can do that, that I have written
yes, yes,
something and I want to read it out, I'll just take 3 minutes and we'll do a little discussion. All right,
yes,
Saraswati, so
yes,
let us do those kind of things in the session. That is a very good thing for as far as your practicing is concerned.
yes,
My feedback, I would say nothing but very little grammatical mistakes, very little mistakes you made. For example, is, was, were, these kind of mistakes, small
yes,
ones, very small errors. But my point is, if everything is good and these little mistakes are there, then it feels very, why is she making this mistake? Everything is good with her, she's just making these little mistakes as far
yes,
as English is concerned. So my point is, pay attention that you do not make such kind of
yes,
mistakes, right? So these are the only thing I felt which was somewhere missing. Otherwise, overall, you were very good, very confidently you were speaking. The tone is also fine. The speed is also, the pace is also good. Pronunciation is more or less okay, right? And I feel you have good understanding of English and usage of words also. You're trying to use good words when you're speaking. You are making
yes,
all the effort, which is a good thing, which is a
yes,
great thing for improvement, right? So please, all the best to you, Saraswati. You're doing very well. Just these little mistakes, if you can please avoid. Otherwise, overall, it was very good.